I guess, what clicked for the defense there after giving up a couple shaky drives?
Just communicating excessively. I think that was the main thing. I think in the first half, we were playing really good except for those last two drives. I think in the first half, we gave up a really long drive, 12 plays back-to-back, 12-play drives. It was the basics that kept us from getting off the field on those drives to start out with. So definitely just communicating.
What did you see on Billy's interception? Because I know Kanai got his hand on it. You got your hand on it before Billy kind of swooped in there.
I'd rather have it in two's hand than mine. But, the ball went in there, and I just overplayed it. But it was good. It was a good play.
When you saw him kind of weaving around, did you think he might be able to house that one?
Yeah. When the ball's in two's hand, something special always going to happen. Definitely.
For Mason tonight, things were really clicking. What kind of, click that maybe hadn't, come together at the beginning of the season that did tonight in the fourth quarter?
Honestly, man, our Mason's a ball player. He's always been that. He's a gamer, as I like to say. And honestly, just the right moment. The opportunity came and he seized it. I wouldn't say that, that isn't who he is, because I believe that is who he is. He's shown that consistently, honestly.
Is that kind of what you guys saw from him last fall camp before he got that ankle injury?
Yeah. I've always seen our Mason as one of the top pass rushers in the country because, he's always just moved in an elite way, and just the way he carries himself.
I know you've been heavily involved in the defense, but today was your first time to get out there and start.
Yeah.
What was that like, being out there with the first team and being a part of that?
Yeah, man, it was an opportunity well deserved, and at the same time, I've never been jealous or any envy towards anyone who's went out there before me, because if you have, you've run that right. Things lined up, and the opportunity came and I seized it. Honestly, it wasn't anything special. Obviously I've done the right things to put myself in those situations, so just went out there and capitalized on it. Honestly,
that Tulane team was very good, and a team that pushed Kansas State to the wire. Probably should have beat Kansas State, but you held them to 12 points offensively. What'd that feel like, and how do you guys feel like you played?
Definitely. Just the preparation, man. Coach Alley and Coach B together, they did a really good job of preparing us. We knew that those guys were really, really elite offensively. They had Mario Williams, who was here previously, and they had some speedsters. We knew that the running back had 1,400 yards last year. We prepared really well for this team, and we did see the Kansas State game, and we just prepared. The coaches put us in a really good position to make plays.
I know this game just ended, but what do you feel like you guys need to do better heading into next week in SEC play?
Got to see the tape, honestly, for myself. But just right now, I would say just our eyes, communicating excessively again. And like Coach Fee always says, there was a lot more good than there was bad, but that bad relies on the basics, and that's what gets us in trouble a lot more often than not.
This defense seems to have a swagger to it, and you guys step up in those big moments. What is the confidence level like with this group?
Coach V instilled that in us, and going in year three, most of these guys have been in the system for year three. And, I would say that just all the defenses that he's always had, they've always had that swagger, whenever the time is right. Crunch time, as they say, they've always been ready. They've always been prepared. All of us going in year three, 1 and 2 deep guys are mostly in year three. I just feel that we have that swagger, like you said. We're confident in the system and the game plan, and that also comes from Coach Alley being here as well.
And then how much do you feed off a guy like Billy Bowman making a play, or R. Mason? How contagious is that?
It's all contagious, no matter who makes the play. My brother's keeper. I'm happy for anybody who makes a play. It isn't a big deal to me. It's a big deal if someone else makes it more than myself. Everybody on this defense is unselfish. Is pretty much what I'm saying. We have a really good love for everybody.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kobie. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
And it's physicality, honestly. Man, the dude is, like I said, just the freshmen we got in, man, I feel like Coach Jones did a great job bringing the freshmen we got in, because they just